This episode of PromoAM is brought to you by Promo Corner. Want to support a sales campaign and reach a larger audience? Raise your brand awareness with content sponsorships. For more information, contact sales@promocorner.com.
Good morning and welcome to PromoAM. I'm your morning anchor, Amelia Madl, and joining me is Ellen Tucker, CAE. Is that very official? And Ellen, I'm reading this off because I know you have a long title. Ellen is the Director of Business Development and Expositions.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for joining.
I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. So we are here live at the SAAC Show, which is the first time they've had a live event since San Diego 2019.
Yep.
And we're here in Anaheim.
Yes.
And you've been part of kind of the planning and facilitating. So what do you think of the show? Does it meet expectations?
So I think that the show has far exceeded our expectations. It's one of the first in-person trade shows of this size for the industry, and we're excited to be back in person. Numbers are trending today similar to what they were in 2019.
Awesome.
So we're almost right where we were in 2019. So we're excited about that. The exhibitors, we've had a really good turnout. We have masks that are optional. People are making sure to distance appropriately and give each other that comfortability of whatever that is, the person that's talking
Other
with
than
each other.
right now when I'm like,
well, right
scooting
now, but we had a
closer.
conversation to make sure we were both
Yes.
comfortable, so we're good.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah.
Like, sorry, can we get closer than 3 feet? And you can probably hear the noise. There's music in the background. This is a big building, so you can hear the echo, and it's right after lunchtime, which we all know we like our food around here, and there's still a lot of traffic happening right now.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier in the show management office of just like getting to hear that trade show buzz again. And I can't tell you, and frankly, it's just, even if it wasn't a trade show, just hearing people talking face to face next to you and getting to hear those business conversations and those relationships building while you're doing the same thing, it's just an exciting time after the last 18 months. So.
Yeah, and it's always nice to run into each other. I mean, there's a lot of business being done on the show floor,
Yes.
but as exhibitors and attendees that are here ahead of time, there's a lot of socializing before the event, after
Definitely.
the event, lots of dinners, lots of
Yes,
meetings,
you can-
running into friends in random hotels and
Yes.
restaurants.
It's great. So it's starting to feel like we're coming back to a level of pre-COVID normalcy. We're obviously not going to get back to that same place. It's going to be a different because we've evolved over the last 18 months. But we're excited, and I think people are ready to be back and shaking hands and hugging and being responsible while doing that. But
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's here. You know, there's hand sanitizers in
Yep.
every station. A lot of the people working are having masks because they're getting more traffic of people coming and going. But yeah, it is very nice. So this is a 2-day event. So today's day 1, and this is strictly for distributors.
Correct.
And then tomorrow is the end user event.
It is. So it's the first time that SAAC has had an end user component of their trade show. And so we're really excited to see how that works. We have really good pre-reg numbers. We did it by invitation, so distributors had to go through the registration and invite, and then their end user had to still go on and log in so that they were agreeing to all of the show rules as well. So we're excited about that. I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for this area of the country to do that. I think that works so well on a regional basis. I think that's the place for end user side of things.
Sure.
But I'm excited to see how that turns out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sad I'm missing it. I've been here all week doing other things, and I've got to go home today. So
Well, I will be sure to give you a report on that.
Please do. Live and in person.
report.
It's Ellen here. All right. So did you do some education? So you had a roundtable. We're sitting kind of in front of the stage here. Will there probably won't be any education tomorrow.
There is.
Oh.
So we are having a panel tomorrow it's going to be some end buyers with some distributors and just to hear the different perspectives. So it's going to be right during lunch. So we're going to invite people to go out and get their food from the food trucks and come back in and listen to that. And I'm sure it will have been well attended, and we can put a comment when this goes live about how that went.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in comment section.
Yeah. Comment below. There is something that you guys did that I think is really cool is while this is in the outside of the hotel in the convention center, if you go right up the stairs, you have food trucks that came in. So you don't want to lose your audience, so they can literally go get
Right.
their food, walk right back in here, and then sit here at the tables and eat. I see a lot of the suppliers right now taking a break, getting some substance, so that was a good idea.
Definitely. We're excited about that. And this afternoon, evening, when the show floor closes at 4, we will have a reception with some beer, and one of the food trucks will still be there. So
Awesome.
I mean, the beautiful thing about being in California, right, is that you have the right weather to be able to do things like that and not have to worry about things. We don't have that same luxury in Texas in August, where it's 100 and something degrees. So pretty exciting.
Yeah. I also saw when I came in, and I'll take a picture so we can flip it up here, but yesterday when I came for setup day, there was a lady outside painting or chalking the sidewalk with the logo. And I will have to get a picture of the design for this year. It's amazing.
Yeah, so Visit Anaheim has been great to work with. And frankly, all of the vendors we've used for this show have been great to work with, especially with having to postpone from last year.
Right.
But they offered to have a chalk artist come out and do a Anaheim Welcomes SAAC Expo 2021. And was beautifully done.
It
And
was beautiful.
it looks great. So
It looks like a decal. Like I saw yesterday, I felt bad for her because it was hot, and she had her little umbrella and she was down on the ground. But this morning I saw the finished product and I was like, wow, if I hadn't have seen somebody doing that, I would have thought it was a decal that
she
somebody
did a
made.
great job.
Yeah. All right. Any last words of wisdom, or sorry you guys missed out? You snooze, you lose. Maybe-
Yeah, but there are more industry events coming up, in person and virtual. So I think just continue connecting, continue those relationships. And I know we're all looking forward to the next time that we get to see you. I know Amelia and I are super excited when we get to give you guys hugs when that's appropriate, and high fives or elbow bumps.
Elbows,
Is that what it
yeah.
is? Yeah, elbow bumps. So
Yeah.
thank
So
you.
your next live event, will that be Vegas?
PPAI's first in-person event will be our North American Leadership Conference in October. It's in Fort Worth. It's going to be pretty small. It typically is a smaller event. But then, we are excited to be in person in Vegas.
Awesome.
We are, in the process of site visits and have been out to Vegas, and they've implemented some great things that we'll be talking about in the coming months too. So
Awesome. So you're getting an inside scoop.
Yep.
So we'll have to pay attention.
excited.
Thank you for sitting down with me. I
Thank
know
you.
you're busy. Everybody was waiting in line
Oh.
like, Ellen, can we get Ellen? So I snagged her really fast.
Well, top of the list.
It's a social. All right, well, that's going to do it for us today here on PromoAM. I'm Amelia Madl, wishing you a happy PM. Bye.